So you've been accused of woman-splaining and mansplaining?
But she's chief of people.
It's a case of adult, I know you are, but what am I?
We can't have that.
We have no choice.
Aristotle would say that we do.
And what would he say about time travel?
After his time.
Is it?
He's going around the office.
Aristotle?
The mansplainer, telling lies. Then he confronts me with the convert.
He's trying to force me to step down.
You know, he's known to wander around company lunches saying how more women should be chefs since more women cook.
He's a gossip.
Aren't we all?
It's sexist.
Age-old ploy to build a coalition.
If a man ever tell you to cook for him, you...
Forget about it.
Gunter?
Leo,
What's
what's
your take on this?
Well,
That is quite a question.
I'll say,
Well, we could have never had this conversation without cooking.
Well, that's very evasive. Do go on.
I was hoping to leave it there.
Tough.
Well, as we evolved, we got fire. Fire allowed us to cook. Cooking meant that we no longer had to gorge ourselves on our prey. We could store it, cook it later, safer over time. We also developed horticulture, which meant even less time hunting. With healthier, more consistent diets, our digestive tracts shrank. More nutrition for our minds. Our brains grew 3 times the size of our rivals, giving us more time to socialize, create.
wow. You dodged that question by about 70,000 years.
I've seen 2001. I think I know where he's coming from.
And I've seen Quest for Fire, so I know where he's coming from.
I've seen neither.
Look, I'm the first to forgive misogyny, but not seeing 2001.
Or Quest. Not to movie-splain it or anything, but when she turns around to make eye contact during sex, first account of making love.
I love Ron Perlman!
I was just trying to lay a foundation. More time with bigger brains allowed us to develop language, and not just where the predator's at. We were able to do that since we were apes, but how to organize to flush the predators out. Then came snuffing out the cheat and expelling them from the tribe. Or less honestly, determining the competition, lying about them being a cheat, and then expelling them from the tribe.
We need to get rid of the cheat!
My point exactly, so says this coalition.
Can we do that?
Sure.
How?
I always tried to fight fiction with fiction.
Myth gives way to religion.
Then religion's fractured.
Into cults?
With science.
Our advantage over all animals is we can transmit information we haven't seen. The chimps can tell each other where the lion is, not how God made the lion. Humans love their gods.
Storytelling with cave mates. You gotta do something while hunting and harvesting.
And grooming.
Then talk smack about the competition around the fire.
None of which can be done with just grunts and groans.
Flexible fiction can be shared with countless strangers. We wanted followers 2,000 years ago as much as we do today.
Biblical stories were the bestsellers and blockbusters of their time. First concepts to unite millions.
War stories reinforce nationalistic pride.
And what are nations but tribes with flags?
Tribal pride. That's good.
We pledged allegiance in 1st grade.
Political fiction is my least favorite genre.
Lest we forget, humans wrote the Book of Laws. What's that based on? The myth of justice.
Nature's anything but just.
We draw straight lines. God don't.
It goes on. Humans create and print money, much like books. What is money based on? Trust. In a nation of our invention and a God, all of which we still gossip about around a fire.
So skillful storytellers have value, and like most skills, practice makes perfect.
I've been told I have a knack.
Much like cookery.
Don't we all have communication degrees?
Not I.
But you required it of us.
You don't need a degree to know we can communicate better. I wanted to spend my time and money to, I suppose, fix fiction.
Well, while truth stays put, rumors travel faster.
Sure, but the fact that sapiens love text, it's actually good because it's short. Less parameters to debug, code out the flaws, reprogram our debate with truth. We rebuild communication from the ground up.
The rumor mill existed before the lumber mill.
And will last long after we're completely paperless and our homes are made from concrete.
Fake news sells.
Even when it's not fake. Ooh, that jerk. I'm firing him, okay?
Facebook and Google might not care, but I do.
They care because they're aware. It's in our nature.
They pander to it.
For their shareholders.
Their tribe.
So we do what nature does. We become the adaptation. We remove all fallacy from chat.
What about our profitability problem? Gossip sells.
Yellow journalism, fake news.
All a part of the euphemism treadmill. We got to do something bigger.
You want to fight the foundation that gravity has held us to, or you want to go on being rich?
Hell yeah, and yes, we should. But how about conquering fallacy? For now, yeah, fire the chump.